Let's go, Lee.
Let's go, Lee. Lee Sterling is on the Toyota of Hollywood hotline, and he's a professional sports handicapper. The website is ParamountSports.com. Don't you do one of the Locked On betting
Yep,
sites
Locked
too?
On Bets. It's the only
Locked
betting
On Bet.
show on the Locked On Network out of over almost 300 shows.
Well, let's bang through some bets here because I have a few games I want to get to, and we don't have a ton of time. So I'm going to start with the Miami game. Obviously, very important to you and me. University of Miami at home Sunday night, hosting Notre Dame, and Notre Dame is 2.5 point favorite, depending on where you see it.
So the strength of my game pretty much is going to depend on the weather. If the weather's better, I think it favors Miami. Notre Dame, good running back. Great running back, Jeremiah Love. Almost 1,200 yards, 17 touchdowns. They're going to try to run the ball and not take a whole lot of chances with their brand new quarterback, C.J. Carr. I love the addition of Corey Heatherman. I think it's going to make them a top 10 defense here within 2 years. I love the fact the place is going to be jumping here, and I think Carson Beck's going to be good enough with that offensive line of running backs, and I think the passing game will come around here. Wrong team favored. Miami straight up. Low-scoring game, 23-20.
Oh, there we go.
Crowder wanted to hear. Crowder's all over the under.
I'm all over the under. I've been saying the under for 2 weeks. Now it's going to be raining? Come on, man.
Let's see here. I'm just writing it down. Miami money line. How about FSU? I'll do the big Florida schools here. FSU, Miami, and University of Florida. Unfortunately, FSU big one to start the season. Alabama, and Alabama is a 13.5 point favorite.
Thomas Castellanos, what is he doing? I mean, talking smack to the Alabama defense. I don't like it. I think FSU obviously had to grab a quarterback, but they were looking at the guy that had the best game the entire year against him, Thomas Castellanos. When BC beat him, scored 28 points. Other than that, he never scored 23 points the entire season. So if he's forced to pass the ball, he is not a drop-back passer here. He needs to run around, make things happen here, and I think this Alabama team is reloaded. I think they're top 2, top 3 in the SEC, and I think they're going to make it to the playoff. Blowout special here. I like Alabama here. Roll Tide, 38-20.
All right, now Crowder's Florida Gators. They've got a biggie to open the season as well. Long Island University, Long Island University. Florida, from what I see, is a 45.5 point favorite.
So we had trouble finding a whole lot of tape on Long Island when you gave me this game early this morning, Mark. And their quarterback is Ethan Greenwood. They list him as 5'11", 185. He's like 5'8", 160 tops, wet, coming out of the shower. He threw for more than 200 yards just one time last year. They played 2 crowds of less than 1,000 fans. Only 2 crowds with crowds of more than 5,000 people there. He also plays receiver a little bit. He had 8 catches for 144 yards and 2 touchdowns.
Dynamic.
It's going to be trouble here for Long Island. No upset here. I like Florida big. How about this? I think the record is something like 76 points that they've won, margin of victory. I think it was Steve Spurrier, like 96 or 97. 77-0 here. Florida over Long Island.
Would you ever play that? Would you ever lay 45.5 points?
Yeah. I mean, this team looks really bad, Long Island, really bad.
We beat FAMU 70-3 when I was there.
That's only 67 points. We need another 10 points to get to 77.
How about Solana's FIU Panthers tonight? They are in action at Pitbull Stadium. FIU is a 30.5 point favorite over Bethune-Cookman.
Bet you didn't know this. FIU's played Bethune 4 times, lost all 4 times. They play 2 different quarterbacks. They have a next-level receiver and kick returner, Malik Huggins. This guy is next. You're going to hear his name. I think he's going to get drafted and make an NFL roster. I think FIU is totally reloading here. FIU escapes here 24-23.
Wow. Wow. Solana's got to send shivers up your spine, squeaking past Bethune-Cookman. We're taking BC plus the points there. All right. And then the real big game this weekend, 1 versus 3. Ohio State 2-point favorite over Arch Manning and Texas.
I will make this one bet that Steve Sarkisian will never in this game call like he did from the 1 yard line when he had a first down at the 1A. He's not going to go in the shotgun and run a toss sweep. Trust me. After he did that in the last game, lost 7 yards, it was game, set, match. Then they had the strip sack for the touchdown, Jack Story. But Ohio State lost 7 of 9 of their top tacklers. I don't think this guy, Julian Sain's ready yet. I know they're at home. He is not ready for prime time. I'm hearing reports he is not going to be the guy, especially early. Might take him 2-3 games to settle in. Arch Manning, I think he's the guy. I think the Saints are going to play for him. They're not trading for anyone. They're going to try to just win 2 or 3 games and sit tight and get Arch and keep that Manning family going. I think that Texas. I graded out all the different position groups except for receiver. Texas is better, I believe, in every position. Another wrong team favored. Texas outright 24-21 in the horseshoe.
Wow. There you go. Lee Sterling.
Man.
Check out the website, ParamountSports.com. You can follow Lee on Twitter at Paramount Sports. He likes the Hurricanes money line. He likes Bama laying the points against FSU. He likes UF to romp over Long Island University and their 2-position offensive quarterback who's also a receiver at times. He likes Bethune-Cookman plus the points tonight against FIU, and he likes Texas straight up against Ohio State on Saturday. All right, Lee, let's have a good season. You feeling it this season?
Oh, yeah, I got it. I had one get married over the summer, and there's talk in the next year the other one's getting engaged.
Oh, yeah, you got to win big, man, because you got a lot of experience there. The Sterling family, they don't throw it ain't no wedding at the at the VFW. Sterling throws it down. Thanks, Lee. We appreciate it. We'll talk to you next week.
Thanks, guys. Be good.